सपनों को तो परवाज़ है, उड़ने की तमन्ना है। अपने सूरज सा चलता है, सपनों को तो परवाज़ है, उड़ने की तमन्ना है। ठान लिया ऊंचे रहे जो तेरे कद से इरादे तो Great evening to all of you challengers. Oh, challengers, you can do it program is going on. So hello all of you dear students. How are you on a Saturday weekend? Yes, either it is music or shaking your hands and legs, whatever you want to do, but this gives a wonderful boost to your energy. It is proven. So do start your studies like this and you will feel amazing energy. Program is going on. So hello all of you dear. It's echoing 1 second. Yes, so here we are starting with 13th Magic of Logic live learning series. In Magic of Logic, we are picking up an important topic in direct taxation, indirect taxation, costing. These are my areas wherein usually the students are confused. And thank you so much for the response that now BEDDET concept is amazingly clear for all of you. And before that, we had taken virtual digital asset. So like this, some topic, sometimes it's like a simple topic called as age of capital asset. If age of capital asset is clear, then according to that, you will be working out the problems as well as the MCQs, the case studies very well. So quickly, there are some announcements also. The Sarthi live taxation practice batch. Now, most of the students are putting up this repeated question, ma'am, is it only for repeaters? No, dear students. When I teach the concept, I always teach it from the scratch. If you want, you can check all the free DT lectures for November and December 2023 in the name of Sarthi Taxation Practice Batch, which is there in YouTube. Live lectures are there, around 35 lectures. So concepts will be taught thoroughly. We will be solving one concept, one problem, and you will practice all the past exams problems and study material problem also. Yes? Study material problem only we will pick up majorly when we are doing one concept, and required the backside of the study material also I will check with all of you, right? So if you want to score super duper well in direct taxation and you feel how I teach is not important, I believe, dear students, it's that you should become an independent question solver in the 3 hours of exam. If you feel you want to take up this challenge and you want to study every day live with Dipti ma'am, chapter wise exam likhenge har Sunday, then do join for this live taxation practice batch. Okay, and after this, immediately this January right now, and January second week we are starting this. Dates and schedule and timings and fees and everything is there in the brochure. And after this, immediately we are going to start with the costing fast track batch. Okay, so stay connected here right now. Today the concept we are picking up. Okay, can anyone put in the chat box what concept we have done in the last class? Last Magic of Logic series, we have done rebate. The concept of rebate, how you're going to apply the rebate in the default tax regime. Till last year, it was alternative tax regime. Now it is default tax regime. So what you're going to apply over there, that is up to 7 lakhs now you get rebate, and in the normal tax rate still up to 5 lakh 12,500 rebate. In the default tax regime up to 7 lakhs rebate is there. Rebate is given only to resident individual. This is the gist. If you want to take up the notes, ma'am, I want to learn this concept for once thoroughly in 10 minutes, then watch the last Magic of Logic series 12th one, take the notes. This is a debate going on in my mind. Let me tell you, I'm super duper excited to launch my Sarthi Booster Notes plus question and answer book. The level of the questions, the examples I have made on my own, last 1.5 months I have spared on this book. So it's going to be out soon. But I don't know, 20 years I have been teaching, and I feel if you join Sarthi Taxation Live batch, no, you should start with only notes and questions. So that when I give homework, I want you to do the homework, do some mistakes, then do the correction. भर भर के गलतियां करना क्लास में, तो फाइनल एग्जाम में कोई गलती नहीं होगी. तो कैन यू प्लीज ऑनेस्टली कमेंट हियर और इन व्हाट्सएप और टेलीग्राम, wherever you are connected with us, what would you prefer? You want the material to be given, material तो best मिलेगा booster notes के साथ, but that should be given with the question answer book also, or only the questions. Question answer book later, if you want for reference, you can get it. There's not a big deal about it. Only the printing and the courier charges will be charged. Book mein kuch nahi hai. But as a teacher, I don't know, conflict is going on in my mind. It's the trend now. Everyone is asking for question answer book. And definitely it's helpful for students who are doing second revision. But for those, all of you who are joining Sarthi Live batch, will you trust me and join the batch only with the notes, booster notes, and the questions? And let us take the challenge and solve some questions in class. Similar question as homework. Do it. If it is correct, genuine वाला confidence बढ़ेगा. और अगर नहीं आया तो when you will learn that, you will never forget it. So please help me out and keep commenting here. Let us begin with today's concept, and that is surcharge. For that, I'm sharing my notebook with all of you. This is last time's concept, rebate in old tax regime as well as the new tax regime. Yeah, every Magic of Logic series is absolutely just for half an hour, wherein some announcement, some motivation, and some concept will go on. So let us take up this concept now. Okay, here we go now. Right now, I'm taking up the concept of surcharge. Now, what is this concept? On your total income, after the gross total income, when you give the deductions, then you get total income. On total income, you calculate the tax. On tax, if the total income exceeds the limit, add surcharge. If the total income is less than 5 lakhs or in the default tax regime less than 7 lakhs, then minus the rebate. Are you all with me? I'm showing you the parking, which is maybe some of you ki ma'am kitna scratch se padha rahe, but ye zaruri hai. Whether you are in inter or final, on total income, calculate the tax. On tax, calculate the surcharge if the income exceeds say 50 lakhs and all, or minus the rebate. Now, on tax plus surcharge, add health and education cess, that is called as tax payable. Is this stepwise clear or not, so that dear students, we don't make any silly mistake in exam? Look here, फिर से देखो. On total income, calculate the tax. Normal income, slab rates, special income, special rates. On total income, calculate the tax. On tax amount, calculate the surcharge. And on tax plus surcharge, put together, add 4% health and education cess. Is this clear to all of you? Right? Okay. Now, today's concept is, what is the concept of surcharge? Like, what income, what are the surcharge rates? And of course, there's amendment in the surcharge also. That we will take up today. I think that will be enough. And if time permits, today, if not next, surely linked with rebate and surcharge is beautiful concept of marginal relief. 5 marks CMA exam mein they have asked 5 marks question on marginal relief and unutilized basic exemption. So that we will take it up next time. Clear hai fir se? On total income, tax. On tax, surcharge. Tax plus surcharge on the total amount. Health and education says 4%. Why do we have to pay surcharge? Oh, you are earning above 50 lakhs, no? you can pay little extra tax. So it's kind of cascading effect, tax on tax. It is surcharge. Surcharge is the additional tax paid by those SSEs who are having income above a limit. And then health and education says that 4% goes for the Saksharta mission and all. That is definitely charged on tax plus surcharge. Now, let us check all the, can I skip slab rates? Last class I have done, and I've already uploaded the tax amendment first lecture. There are 2 more lectures, so soon we will be taking up that also, right? Both the lectures are going to be live only. Record एक साथ करो 8 घंटे 7 घंटे वैसे नहीं करना है. So keep checking, and yeah, whatever notes I'm sharing now or in my tax amendment lectures, the PDF is available in the Telegram group. You can join. Okay. Now, yeah, normal income, the slab rates are there for individuals and all. The rebate concept we have studied last time, and special income special rates are there, right? Now, individuals, HUFs. Let us discuss what are the surcharge rates and how to use it. Individuals, HUFs, AOP, BOI, AJP. If total income, individual, HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP, if the total income exceeds 50 lakhs to 1 crore, surcharge rate is 10%. I want to repeat, surcharge 10% is calculated on tax. Then if the total income exceeds 1 crore to 2 crore, 15%. If the total income exceeds 2 crore, okay. Now here there is something I have written excluding in the note 1. But if the total income exceeds 2 crore to 5 crore, I'm going to write it and show also, but 2 times we need to do. See, magic of logic series, the first purpose is I'll go slow. Second is it's not only understanding the concept. Taxation is easy, but it is vast. So magic of logic series is go on understanding the concept, repeat it so that in exam you outperform, definitely. So if the total income exceeds 2 crores, excluding the sum income, so 2 crore to 5 crore, 25%. If the total income exceeds 5 crore, it is 37%. Let us first check these rates only for the individuals and all. Later I'll do down part. Much change is not there except this one. Okay. Now, if you are paying the tax in default tax regime, highest rate of surcharge is only 25%. If you are paying tax in normal, like old, जो पहले से चले आ रहा है, old regime, then highest rate of surcharge is 37%. And now in note 1, some incomes are there. Keep patience. If you understand this much, fine. If not, I'm going to take you to notebook and make you write the notes also. Yeah. Now, there are some incomes wherein maximum surcharge rate is only 15%. 25% and 37% is not applicable. Where? Short-term capital gain on shares, long-term capital gain on shares, dividend income, and other long-term. These are the 4 incomes. Even if you get 8 crore rupees as your dividend, say just an example, what will be the surcharge rate? 15%. ठीक है? Old tax regime surcharge is 25% if the income exceeds 2 to 5 crore, 37% if the income exceeds 5 crore. But for default tax regime, it's only 25%. Ma'am, आधा कुछ तो समझ में आ रहा है. Done. Accordingly, the maximum marginal rate will also change. Okay? Right? In the default tax regime, what is the highest rate of tax individuals are paying? 30%. Highest rate of surcharge, 25%. 30% pay, 25%. And cess. So 39% is the default tax regime. For old regime, it is 30% plus 37% plus 4%. Got it? So if you are paying the tax under the old or normal tax rate, what we call it, your highest rate of tax, maximum rate of tax is 30%. Highest rate of surcharge is 37%. and cess. So that comes to 42.744%. Okay. There's this concept of marginal relief, but I think because there is a concept of surcharge, and equally good is the concept of some amendments also. So better we will take marginal relief and unutilized basic exemption in the next class. Okay, right. Please open your material, make a notebook for magic of logic, and you will end up scoring super duper well. My students, they buy sketchbook, and for every concept they make like this diagram. मैम एग्जाम में ड्रॉ करेंगे, जरूरत नहीं है एग्जाम में, बट योर स्पीड विल कम इफ योर कॉन्सेप्ट्स आर क्लियर एंड यू हैव डन इनफ रिपीटेशन, राइट? सो सरचार्ज की पार्किंग क्लियर है नाउ. Default tax regime. What do you mean by default tax regime? जो last year तक alternative tax था, if you don't say, they will charge tax as per this. Or otherwise it is normal tax regime. Default tax regime and then normal tax regime. Okay, right. Now, if the total income exceeds 50 lakhs to 1 crore, then what is the surcharge rates? Ma'am, we have already taken the screenshot of the previous page. ऐसा मत करो और आप लिखो, so it will be very clear to you. So if the total income exceeds 50 lakhs to 1 crore, okay, then the surcharge rate is 10% on tax. Surcharge rate is on tax. Same here. If the total income exceeds 50 lakhs to 1 crore, the surcharge rate is 10%. If the total income exceeds 1 crore to up to 2 crore, greater than 1 crore, but equal to or less than 2 crore, then the surcharge rate is 15%. Same here. If the total income exceeds 1 crore to 2 crore, the surcharge rate is 15%. Now, in the default tax regime, if the total income exceeds 2 crore, the surcharge rate is 25%. 2 crore के ऊपर कितनी भी इनकम है, 8 crore, 15 crore, 100 crores, if your income exceeds 2 crore, you are paying the surcharge 25%. In bracket I am writing 37% NA, not applicable. I'm giving you a very beautiful table to make it clear. My plus point is my way of explanation, the booster notes and the selection of the question, which you will see when you attend the live class. Okay, so 37% is not applicable here. If you're paying tax, you're coming out of default tax regime, normal. So above 2 crores to 5 crores, whatever is your income, 25%. And if the total income exceeds 5 crores, then it is 37%. Take your time, pause the video, write it down. I'm telling you, write to sink it, ink it, write it. I've never seen. Today I talked with one of the student who has cleared the exam in 2013 and then last 10 years working in Deloitte, and she shared her experience that it was like whatever benefit coaching has given, that is fine, but along with that it's only writing, making your own notes, self-study plan, and doing lot of hard work which you are already doing. But लिख के करो, जब तक खुद से नहीं लिखोगे, even if any teacher is giving you best of notes, it will not help you. ठीक है? So if the income exceeds 50 lakhs to 1 crore, the surcharge on tax is 10%. 1 crore to 2 crore, 15%. Above 2 crore, 25%. Done? 37% is not applicable in the default tax regime. And in normal, 50 to 1 crore, 10%. 1 crore to 2 crore, 15%. 2 crore to 5 crore, 25%. And above 5 crore, it is 37%. Now, what do you mean by MMR? MMR is so much asked in MCQs. Maximum marginal rate is the highest rate of the tax. Say 100 rupees is your total income. What is the tax rate? 30%? Yes. What is the highest rate of the surcharge? 25%. And he says 4%. Dekho, pick up your calculator. Say your total income is 100. So what is your tax? 30 into 125%. एग्जाम में अगर याद नहीं आए तो रेट भी आप कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं कि 30 is the tax on 100 total income and 25% of 30, that's 37.5 tax plus surcharge into 104%, that's coming to 39%. I want to repeat, in default tax regime, the highest rate of the tax, maximum rate of the tax is 39%. Okay, right. And in normal tax regime, the highest rate of tax is 30%, highest surcharge is 37%, and health and education cess is 4%. So 30 into 137% into 104%. That comes to 42.744%. 42.744%. ठीक है? Is the surcharge in the... So this is an amendment. Oh. These are all magic of series in one book only. So I'm putting a circle here. This is an amendment. Here 37% is not applicable. Now, the next concept. If total income includes dividend. We all know dividend is taxable in income from other sources. Long-term capital gain on jewelry, property and all. Long-term capital gain under section 112A, like that's on shares, STT जिस पे charge हो रहा है, and short-term capital gain on shares 111A. Are you all with me? Dividend income, long-term capital gain on shares and short-term capital. On these four income, the highest rate of surcharge is equal to 15%. मैम आपने बोला ना यहाँ 25 या 37, this is normal income. But for dividend income, for long-term capital gain, property, jewelry and all, other long-term capital gain on listed shares 112A where STT is charged, short-term capital gain on shares, on all these four cases, how much is it charged? Yes, 15%. That's the highest rate of the surcharge. अच्छा है, clear है? Is this table making sense? This parking of the surcharge and this comparison and this. Same applies here also. Even in the normal tax regime, if you have dividend income, long-term capital gain on shares, short-term capital gain on shares, on this 4, the surcharge rate is 15%. चले साथ में? या मैम कॉन्सेप्ट हो गया? हाँ बिल्कुल हो गया. कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स करें? या आई ऑलवेज राइट एग्जाम्पल EX and my younger sister, she's an English teacher. हाँ, ग्रामर फोनिंग्स, दैट्स व्हाट शी सेड. अरे एग्जाम्पल के लिए EG लिखते हैं. एग्जाम्पल EX तो एक्सरसाइज 1, एक्सरसाइज 2 जो मैथ्स में करते थे वो हमारा सब्जेक्ट नहीं है. चलो ठीक है. तो एग्जाम्पल 1. Suppose if my total income is 13 crores. I am in this regime, default वाला. Total income 13 crore है, जिसमें dividend 8 crore है, और your normal income is remaining 5 crore. Just an example for individuals, HUFs and all. Okay. So surcharge rate, answer for this example. What will be the surcharge rate for dividend income? Dividend के लिए surcharge rate कितना है? 15%. Ma'am, but if income exceeds 5 crore, the surcharge rate is 37%. That's in the normal regime. In default regime, if the income is dividend income, highest rate of surcharge is 15%. And on normal income, it is 5 crore. So 2 to 5 crore will come where? 25%. Tell me if my example is clear or not. Yeah, you have to calculate the tax, you have to remove the basic exemption, then tax on tax, surcharge, tax plus surcharge, ECESS and all. I'm just making the rates clear. Same example one here. Total income is 13 crore, dividend is 8 crore, and your normal income is 5 crore. So what will be the tax on the dividend income here also? 15%. Dividend, long-term capital gain on shares, and the one more, short-term capital gain, 15%. But normal income here is also 5 crore. So here the 2 crore above 25%, here 2 to 5 crore also 25%. So coincidentally it is coming same. Now example 2. Let us take the total income as 18 crore. Same. Dividend as 8 crore, example. And normal income as 10 crore. Same. टोटल इनकम लिखो, पॉज करो वीडियो और लिख लो 18 करोड़, जिसमें डिविडेंड है आपका 8 करोड़ और नॉर्मल इनकम है 10 करोड़. अब देखो, what will be the surcharge rates for dividend? 8 crore is the dividend, 15%. 15%. I can give you 10 examples like this, whatever best possible within the time we will do, because other schedule is also there. And if you feel you want more examples, please put it in the comment box. Ma'am, if you take up this example, what's the answer? I will surely clear it. Any doubt is there in accounts, tax, costing, these are my subjects since last 2 decades. Click the picture, send in Telegram, or you want any help for the study plan and all, I am taking one-to-one counseling. And you can do it, program is also there, it's wonderful. Just download concept classes app, check the magic over there. चलो, तो 8 करोड़ पे कितना है? 15%. और नॉर्मल इनकम 10 करोड़ है. 2 crore के above, what's the surcharge rate? 25%. Here, dividend income पे तो 15%. Normal income पे, is the normal income exceeding 5 crore? Yes. So what's the surcharge rate? 37%. Chalo. Example 3 we will take, that the total income is 80 lakhs. टोटल इनकम इज 80 lakhs. कोई डिविडेंड नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, बस टोटल इनकम जो है वो 80 lakhs. So these first two are the same, no? 50 lakhs to 1 crore, 10%, and up to 2 crores, 15%. 2 crore ke above, it's 25%. Here 25 and 37 too. Now this is 80 lakhs. So what will be the surcharge rate? 10%. Same here. Total income 80 lakhs. Surcharge rate is equal to 10%. So I've tried to give the best examples. Okay, you want to check some more example? चलो एक और ले लेते हैं. Example 4 कि आपकी dividend income है 8 करोड़ और आपकी normal income है 1.25 करोड़. I'm telling you, I can go on giving examples. Still, this is the way of learning. Dividend income है 8 करोड़, तो यहाँ तो 15% का cap है, and your normal income is 1.25 crore. Yeah. Your normal income is 1.25 crore. So 1.25 crore is coming to how much? 15%. Followed or not? 1 crore to 2 crore के बीच में 15%. Clear? Is the surcharge concept clear to all of you? See, once the income is 1.25 crore, on टैक्स यू विल कैलकुलेट 15% सरचार्ज. फिर ऐसा नहीं होगा 50 lakhs to 1 crore पे इतना, वहां स्लैब नहीं है. सरचार्ज रेट इज, योर टोटल इनकम इज हाउ मच? 1.25 crore, 1 to 2 crore, it's 15%. Same here. Done? So check up this video again. This is clearing your concept for surcharge. On total income, calculate tax. On tax, calculate surcharge. And on tax plus surcharge, calculate the health and education cess. Okay? Right. We always close by some motivation. But yesterday I've seen the movie 12th Fail. You all must see 12th Fail, Dasvi, Chak De. And these are the movies who inspire, that teachers are there to back support you, to motivate you, but in Hindi we call it jazba, that aggressiveness or that hunger for the degree कि इसके बिना तो नहीं चलेगा, and you do it all for yourself, you really outperform. किसी के लिए इमोशनल होके मत पढ़ो, खुद के लिए पढ़ो, so that you are living a better life with all the money, with all the facilities, with that degree. Yeah, I'm Dipti Chheda, I'm a chartered accountant. You know, of course doctors are the highest most valuable profession, you can say noble profession, but then chartered accountant, it adds. And still whoever says there's so much saturation, I believe no, still the heads turn and say, when they say, oh, you are a CA, yes, I am a CA, right? So develop that, make your why clear now and then. Why I want to pursue this? Do I have option 2 and 3? No. तो automatically if you don't have an option ना, अपने आप पढ़ाई करोगे. मैम पढ़ाई तो करते हैं, बट या तो नींद आती है, वीडियो लेक्चर्स रिकॉर्डेड देखते हैं तो, और या फिर सोशल मीडिया से डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं. वंस वी ओपन द मीडिया फॉर पुटिंग सम जेन्युइन वाला मैसेज, एंड देन वी स्टार्ट स्क्रॉलिंग. So no notifications are on, first of all. Second is, while I was putting an important message, if something is popping up, make sure apply this technique, and if it works, put me a message down. Keep a specific time for distraction. No, 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 not now. Afternoon 3 to 4 is the time for the distraction. So even if you try to open and watch the videos, you will cut it out. Second thing is, this is my desk, here I am working, and my phone is actually on the bedside. या बट पढ़ते पढ़ते याद आता है, अरे मम्मी के लिए ये लाना है, वो भी करना है, अरे उनको कॉल करना है, वो कॉस्टिंग में भी ये होमवर्क करना था, वो टैक्स का वो पेपर देखना था लास्ट वाला जो सर ने सॉल्व करके दिया है. Like this, so many things will come. Keep a diary like this. This is my 2024 diary, and everything, the work to be done, the this to be done, the courses, there's so much of there. I can tell you my menus are also there, my weekly menus. So everything is empty. So when you are doing, do the work, चार बार उसमें लिखोगे ना, दिमाग खाली हो जाएगा. And once you study without the mobile phone, without the distraction for 2 hours, then take a quality good break of 20 minutes, 25 minutes, half an hour. And that is beautiful. So smart work you all are doing, hard work you are doing, but plan your studies and stick to it. Nothing is going to help. And I'm telling you, however you say, I will also give you ready-made flow charts, booster notes. Kyunki I'm teaching since 2 decades, to be very frank. The market is like that. And so if the students are insisting as a teacher, we will to give our best. Will that help you? If you feel कि अभी जो मैंने पढ़ाया, मैम ने ये जो एक कंपैरिजन दिया सही में बहुत अच्छा है, ऐसा तो हमने कहीं नहीं देखा, इसको स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेते हैं, कुछ नहीं होगा unless you put it in your notebook, and putting in the notebook will not take more than 7 to 8 minutes. Yes or no? तो लिखो, खुद के notes बनाओ, पढ़ाई करो, and there are many other techniques I will discuss. One technique I want to add on is cream. This is not matching cream and cream. This is the calculator which I am used to every day, and this is what I use in exam. So this is a small suggestion. Use the calculator which is allowed. Use all the functions, m plus, m minus. If you don't know, learn it. Without this, no chance of completing the costing paper in 3 hours. M plus में डाल के रख लो, whatever is the ratio, and then keep multiplying, right? And use the same calculator which you are using every day in the final exam. नया box में से निकाल के मत लेके जाओ. I hope these are very small but helpful suggestions. If yes, comment below. No, that will give a boost to our YouTube also. I'm not doing any paid YouTube ads here because I believe in genuine conceptual knowledge, which is brought result in the last 2 decades. You can check in the testimonial. 100% confident I am about that. Yes. So if you want to join our live learning series for taxation, for costing, do enroll for the batches. And आज मैंने 2-3 क्वेश्चन पूछे हैं आपसे, तो थोड़ी मदद आप भी कर दो. Please reply in comment below. That will be more helpful. If not, comment in the Telegram and WhatsApp wherever you are with us. See you all. Have a very amazing weekend. बहुत सारा सो, बहुत सारा कुछ खाना बनाओ, कुकिंग करो, फैमिली के साथ टाइम स्पेंड करो, बट कुछ तो क्वालिटी गुड पढ़ाई करो. So that is an immense level of satisfaction and that will build a genuine वाला confidence कि हाँ, I can deserve to watch this web series or this movie because मैंने अपनी पढ़ाई कर ली है. ठीक है? God bless you all. Thank you so much for